Probably people. If I had to guess.
Probably people. I don't want this stage back. There's so many problems with Castle Siege. Oh my lord.
Yeah, I feel like the second transformation is, you know, the biggest of them. Walk-offs have never been a friendly thing for competitive play.
Oh, I know. People are like, just run away. I'm like, I would love to see you run away from a Bayonetta on that stage. You think you have better movement options than a Bayonetta? Maybe Cloud can, not Cloud, but maybe Sonic can run away for a little while. I just don't, I couldn't. I don't think you could run away from Bayonetta. I really don't.
I feel like so many characters just get random combos set. I mean, I haven't seen like competitive footage of it, so I don't know if this is true. This is like kind of conjecture, but I imagine lots of characters would be able to just like hit random tournaments, random combos in tournament. Like, you know, Sheik just forward airs you, and like, well, I guess I'm gonna escort you directly to the blast zone. I mean, Roy could do the same thing if I like landed like deep neutral air and then just forward air swing you until you're dead.
Yep.
Scary stuff. Not to mention, you know, just like camping at the ledge of the standard old strategy of camping near the edge of the blast zone and then just back throwing your opponent at 80%.
Get them pivot grabs underway. So here we go into the first match. We're starting off at a nice Smashville, Starterville. So we're seeing the team comp that I kind of forecast for Twee and Kurry, or not, Twee and BC. They've been running it all tournament. I don't think there would be a need to switch anyways, Cloud being so good.
Yeah, interesting to note that Kurry is kind of like completely uninterested in any walling out that Peach is setting up. His Sonic speed, able to get in there and just dash in and start harassing Cloud. BC hasn't really been able to spend any time charge limit. Is going to still get it from all the damage that he's received. But yeah, 80% on him is nothing to laugh off.
I think that's also one of the best parts about Cloud is like, if he's winning and walling out, he's charging limit. If he's losing, he's charging limit.
He's still getting the limit. Well, the limit will be there one way or another.
Okay, so we're seeing a very slight lead from Kurry and Army right here, but these are the percents where you can get like killed real quick from Cloud.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, and you know, Peach KO power, no slouch either. Gonna have to watch out for some stuff. And yeah, like stage spikes like that. Okay, Olimar recovery, still gonna make it back.
Ooh, good recovery there. Everyone makes it back on stage. That's spring. Oh,
ouch.
Good pick. I wonder if Twee was actually just edge guarding Kurry and got that pickup, but
I think so.
Either way, what was that?
Whoa.
That was a forward air. That forward air like gimps Twee just a little bit.
Crazy.
Nice pickup.
Yeah. Excellently placed back air from BC.
Okay, so now red team pulling away just a little bit. Cloud needs to maintain the stock first.
Oh, ouch. Fully charged purple Pikmin F smash.
Yeah, never mind. See ya.
Yeah, that's gone.
See ya.
Ouch. Yep, wow. BC able to get charge limit for a little bit, but again, Kurry gonna run right through that wall.
I really like the way Kurry's playing that. Like he's just going for Cloud. He's just running right past Twee. No regard to the very careful wall we were talking about earlier. Now we're in a little bit of an edge guard situation. There we go. Gets past him and then just gets knocked right back.
Yep, red team got pretty good control of the middle stage.
Oh yeah, super control. A little bit of an SD there from Kurry. Quite unfortunate.
Yep. BC looking for those backers still. Oh, jeez. Yeah, gotta be careful with the Sonic up airs. That spring will set up for very early kills if you're not careful. And sometimes in situations, you just not too much you can do about it. Twee putting on a lot of damage. Excellently placed Blade Beam from BC there. Can be very difficult in teams to throw those like at the right point. Because I mean, whatever, it's just like the cluster of bodies, the chaos of all the infighting, you know, the other three people on the screen. It can be very difficult to like pick out the right time to actually hit your opponents and not hit your teammate.
Right, and it's not like a normal projectile where it's like, technically you've got a 2 out of 1 chance of like hitting your opponents, but like this one, if you shoot like a Blade Beam, like that could hit everyone, and that is Olimar gone at 83.
Yeah, but that is going to put a red team in an excellent position to take this game.
Yeah. I assume we're going to see a Cloud next game from Kurry. It's not looking. This looks like a pretty dominant win.
Yeah. Yeah. Despite the fact that they were able to like break up the formation of red team, they were still just like getting out damaged, out KO'd.
Well, they were able to break up the formation at the very beginning of the match, but slowly, we saw like a dominance because they broke out into the 1v1s, and BC and Twee kind of dominated the 1v1s on the respective sides.
Yeah, definitely winning all the 1v1s. So yeah, after like the chaos sort of settled, they were coming out ahead for sure.
So one very, very important thing that I would like to say about the Smash 4 rule set is when you have multiple characters, it is imperative that you ask your opponents what band they choose before you switch the character, before you remove your character icon from the previous character you played. Because if you do that, that tells your opponent you're thinking about switching.
Yep, very important. And if your opponent doesn't know exactly who you are, what characters you have, how deep your pockets go. Not that there's not a cloud in every pocket everywhere, really. But yeah.
So since we're starting out with red team with the game win, if blue team does win this game, they'll go to game 3, and we will probably see. I think Lilat would be a great game 3 stage if it did happen. Oh my God!
Ouch. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Peach sometimes she hits you really hard. Like she doesn't look like a character. Even like animation-wise, that would like actually like KO as hard as she does. But man, there we go. Okay, Army picking up the offstage forward air to get the kill as well.
Oh, is that gonna kill? That's gonna kill. Okay. Okay, this is why Cloud's the best in teams.
Yeah, being able to literally kill your opponent at almost any percent. Not quite any percent, but very, very low percent is very, very strong, obviously.
We have just had everyone die almost sub 100.
Army dropping stocks, though. Already down to his last stock.
Wow. Army going to need to play it careful here.
Yep.
It's really imperative that he does not take this next stock.
Yeah. Kurry is doing a pretty good job holding on to his first stock. So if they still definitely have a good position to go forward in this game. Okay, I'm going to take that first one from Kurry.
That's always the difficult part. Like, you're trying not to get hit, trying not to die. But how useful can you be, like, when you're not participating, like, actively?
Right.
But that's the thing. Olimar can kind of do that. He can kind of range people out and be a little bit more safe.
Yep, definitely a character that can harass from long range. I mean, all the pick and throws, even just like doing stuff like spaced F smashes, you know, going for boom grabs that are spaced pretty well, can be kind of challenging to break through sometimes, while you're still technically contributing to the team effort.
Ooh, nice run up cross slash. Good bit of damage there. I kind of feel like the cross slash, the non-limit cross slash, is like equivalent to Snake's side tilts.
Yeah, it actually is. It's like about the same damage too, like 20 damage, and you know the fact that you can do it while running. It's a very nifty tool.
Oh yes, and he can turn it around. Oh, still got it. Not enough though.
Okay.
Oh,
there in the wrong direction. Oh no! Army, a little bit of friendly fire there, taking out his own cloud.
Oh, and there's gonna go. That's gonna be quick. All right, this is going to be a very, very good comeback if it happens, but I do not see it happening.
Yeah, no limit on Kurry Cloud. Nope. Okay, gets the reverse up B. That might.
That's it for that.
Stock.
Ooh.
Yep, share stock coming in though.
I agree with this decision. As cool as 1v1s are, I think it's generally better to have a 2v1 scenario if you can. Absolutely. Ooh, I don't agree with that throw. Gonna set up. Yeah, I was about to say that's gonna set up an edge guard situation. Maybe thrown the cloud away from your recovering teammate, but it works out. We got there. Tweed's good at recovering with this character. That should be trap. Oh no, wow. He said no.
I'm not gonna give him that air dodge fade. That's but the back air. Yep, that platform on Smashville. Pretty scary place to be, whatever. It's like a decent position to sit on to like hold shield to float in on stage, but whenever there's two opponents there waiting for you, I feel like at that point in time the pressure becomes much, much bigger, because you can't just sit there and shield. There is a very serious threat that you'll just get your shield broken by just like cloud up air, peach back air, cloud side B.
There are a lot of moves that shield break in this game. I like that the punish aspect of, like, you know, it's not just a get out of neutral free card. Like, if you put yourself on that platform, you have to get down, especially in doubles. There's so much pressure in doubles to get around. Okay, so we're seeing FD, no platforms, flat stage. Why do you think we're seeing this kind of pick?
Well, I think it probably has to do with the character switch. The Mega Man, I feel, might benefit a little bit better on the stage. Generally, as far as I understand it, a stage preferred by Mega Man players. Lots of room to run around, shoot out lemons, harass people with up airs. Can be pretty difficult to fall down from that. And then, of course, you know, the Kurry cloud up air on top of that should make it so they have pretty good control of the skies on this stage.
Okay, so this is kind of fun. We've seen, yeah, yeesh. We've seen a ton of character switches from Kurry and Army. This This is the 4th character we've seen from that team. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty kind of insane, actually.
But talented brothers have a lot of characters.
Yep, Kurry not able to make it back there. Army not in a position to save him.
That's okay. He picked up the kill on Twee. Twee had a really, really nice gimp. I'm pretty sure he did the paracel that will drop him out on purpose.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Very, very, very talented. Cool.
It's carried off stage interaction from Army there, but yeah, gonna make it back on stage.
Maybe could have extended that 2v1 just a little bit longer. Ooh, that down smash set up a really cool combo. Oh, that was so close to being great.
Yeah.
I think that was about to lead into a finishing touch or a limit move.
Probably, yeah. That F smash would have set up for it pretty well. Oh, nice side B there. Actually putting in there like preemptively as the up B is coming down.
So now we're kind of seeing a reversal of roles where Army is holding the most stocks and Kurry is trying to hold on for dear life. That's why Cloud will probably never get banned in doubles.
Yes.
He's just so easy to kill, honestly. Great character, but easy to get. That's what we call balance, folks.
Yeah, the fact that he has some sort of down back at least to the strengths that he has.
Right.
Very, very crucial. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Kurry gonna top off that limit.
I think that was the first time we've really seen Mega Man's potential to like wall a team out and give his teammate time to charge. And that limit's just going to be used. I
feel like he had to use it regardless. Like he may have been able to like try to just drift to the ledge, but Twee would have been able to cover it. So I respect the idea of trying to just use it in general. Man, finishing touch. That is rough. Yeah, but as you said, I feel like Mega Man would be a character who would be really good at walling his his opposing team out so that his teammate Cloud can get the charge. But yeah, we haven't really seen them do too much. Kurry's been playing very, very aggressively.
Oh, you know what? He mentioned this before the set. He's like, my Cloud's super aggressive.
I see.
And I do think that is really coming to fruition right here. And there's going to go Army. So here we go. See a 2v1 again with Kurry. Oh, this is going to be some delicious combos.
Yeah.
Cloud is really fun to combo as well. That's another great thing about him.
Okay, Kurry looking for the opportunity. If he does manage to land an early kill on Twee, it could be in the cards, but not going to happen. Red team taking it home for Houston.
Okay, so BC Twee moving on in bracket. They're projected to play the winner of Lima and Sheen versus MJG and Mr. Doom.
Yes, that is correct.
I believe we're going to have MJG and Mr. Doom out next. Let's see. A little history on MJG.
Right, MJG is an old school player. He's been around for a really long time.
Very old school player, very talented player.
Yes.
In fact, in Brawl, I would say he was like one of the best doubles players in Brawl. Like him and Foe had an incredible doubles record. They ran Toon Link and Meta Knight. They did really, really great. They teamed a little bit, I think like maybe 1 or 2 times in Smash 4. But Mr. Doom is a local Oklahoma player. No, Kansas. Local Kansas player.
Oh, is it that Doom?
Yeah,
Look
at him right there.
Oh, sick. I actually didn't know that was the old school Brawl Doom. That's cool.
Yeah. He's the old school Brawl Meta Knight. Kansas had a lot of Meta Knights. That's kind of a thing.
He was Ike for a while, but
yeah.
I think at least when I was playing a lot, he was more well known for his Ike. I think he hadn't switched to Meta Knight at that point in time yet.
Oh, but, yeah. I mean, you live long enough to become
you become the Meta Knight eventually. If you play Brawl long enough, it's just what happens.
It is exactly what happens.
Yeah, but it's cool to see him come around. It's been a long time since I've seen Doom. Actually, didn't even recognize him. I didn't know to look for him at the tournament. For actually looking for Mr. Doom. So
I'm gonna be real. I haven't seen Mr. Doom since Brawl.
Like, I haven't either. I think probably random Oklahoma or random Kansas tournament like 5 years ago. Yep.
Well, it's cool to see him on stage. He's a vetted Brawl player. I do not know much about